The French Revolution, a catalyst for change. The French Revolution, which began in 1789, is often seen as the starting point of modern nationalism. The revolutionaries promoted ideas of liberty and equality, which challenged the traditional monarchical and feudal systems. They sought to create a nation where sovereignty belonged to the people rather than a king. This shift laid the groundwork for the concept of the nation-state, where a nation is defined by its people and their shared identity. Napoleon and the spread of nationalism. Following the revolution, Napoleon Bonaparte rose to power and expanded French territories across Europe. As Napoleon's armies conquered various regions, they spread the revolutionary ideals of nationalism. People in these conquered territories began to develop their own national identities in response to French domination. This spread of nationalism wasn't always peaceful, as many regions resisted French control. This led to the uprisings and the eventual downfall of Napoleon's empire. The Congress of Vienna and the reorganization of Europe. After Napoleon's defeat in 1815, the Congress of Vienna sought to restore the old order and prevent the rise of nationalism. The Congress redrew the map of Europe, reinstating monarchies and creating a balance of power to maintain peace. However, the seeds of nationalism had already been sown. Despite the efforts to suppress it, nationalist movements continued to grow. They were focused on challenging the established order and seeking self-determination. The revolutions of 1848. The mid-19th century began with a wave of revolutions across Europe which were driven by nationalist and liberal aspirations. They were known as the revolutions of 1848. These uprisings sought to overthrow authoritarian regimes and establish democratic governments. In many cases, these revolutions were also motivated by national goals, such as unifying fragmented regions or gaining independence from foreign rule. Although most of these revolutions failed to achieve their objectives, they significantly influenced the future of European politics and nationalism. Unification movements, Italy and Germany. Two of the most notable examples of nationalist movements in the 19th century are the unifications of Italy and Germany. In Italy, leaders like Giuseppe Garibaldi and Count Camillo di Cavour worked towards unifying various independent states and kingdoms into a single nation. Through wars, diplomacy, and popular support, Italy was unified in 1861. Similarly, in Germany, Otto von Bismarck led efforts to unify numerous independent German states under Prussian leadership. Bismarck used a combination of military force and political maneuvering known as realpolitik to achieve unification. The victory in the Franco-Prussian War of 1870 and to 1871 was an integral step in this process, which led to the proclamation of the German Empire in 1871. Conclusion. The rise of nationalism from the French Revolution to the 19th century was a transformative period in world history. It reshaped political boundaries and laid the foundation for modern nation-states. This period helps us appreciate the lasting impact of nationalism on our world today.